Hey guys, so today is a little bit more somber in the art world of Rebecca Pebble. So, my art is finally leaving the art gallery. Um, I know this is, it's kind of weird telling my virtual audiences since you haven't had a chance to come and see it in the physical gallery space, but this is something that I never thought my art would be in a gallery. And so it was a really cool opportunity when they said yes. I couldn't believe it um, because I'm not a trained artist. I mean, I've taken minimal art classes, so I don't consider myself really much of a visual artist as far as, I mean, there are just people that can kick my butt when it comes to that. And I know that. I know that's not my greatest strength as a creative. But that's okay. It's still something I love to do, and it's still something that brings me joy, and it does bring others joy. I mean, I do have a childlike, fun, funky pop art style, so I know it's not for everyone, but I like that it brings people joy. So basically, about a year ago, I moved to the town I'm at. It's a small town. It's cute, charming. It's awesome. It's adorable, and they have a bunch of different art galleries. Art's huge here, and one of them features local artists. And oh, there are two squirrels outside that are chasing each other. So cute. So I'm a little distracted. Oh, I love that they go around the tree. It's so cute. But anyway, and there's a nice lady jogging as well. That's wonderful. So anyway, there's an art gallery that features local artists, and I thought, well, what could it hurt to ask and show them what I have? And so when they actually accepted me, I was just floored in the best way, because I thought, wow, my stuff's good enough to be in a gallery. It's such a good feeling when you get a win and you're not rejected. As an artist, all my creatives, and well, everyone knows, rejection's not fun, and especially as an artist, you get a lot of it. And so when you don't, you're just shocked. You're like, whoa, someone said yes. Oh. Y'all don't know how many doors have been shut and how many no's that I've heard. So I praise Jesus. Which, by the way, Ryan, one of my lovely viewers, wants a spiritual video, which I will do that in the future. I don't know when, but I'm going to have to be ready for it. So thank you for suggesting that when I asked for audience suggestions for videos to do. I definitely want to talk about spirituality and my spirituality, but I don't ever want to alienate anyone either, because I'm one of these, like, live and let live. You do you, I'll do me, and let's just peace, love, and happiness. But I'll get to that. I'll get to all that later. But anyway, I was so ecstatic. I was so grateful that they accepted me. And so I made a little bit of money. I sold some pieces throughout the year, and it was fun to replenish my space and rearrange it and just be so proud. And if people came to town, to show them, oh, there's my art gallery, there's my art in the art gallery. But the time has come, as with a lot of things in my life, and I'm sure for many of you, it's just this season of paring things down, taking things down, getting rid of what doesn't serve you anymore, getting rid of things that aren't bearing fruit or forwarding your goals in some way. And that's something I did when I stepped away from YouTube for a little bit, is to reevaluate. I looked at my website, RebeccaPebble.com, if you haven't been there, or if you have, I update it pretty frequently, I like to think. But yes, RebeccaPebble.com. I looked at that. I had all of these tabs, and I thought, there's certain things that I could get rid of, but then there's certain things that I know will always remain for me. And those two biggies are the writing and the performing. Those are the two I feel like I'm just going to hold on to for dear life until I pass away from this earth plane. But the painting, some of these other things, I thought, I don't know. That doesn't really feel like the core of who I am. So it was with a lot of thought, a lot of prayer and consideration, and I just thought, and I wasn't selling things, I mean, gosh, since the pandemic, really, they were closed a lot, people aren't really going out as much, and so I tried to remember that and not take it to heart. But it was still hard, going through these large chunks of time and no art is selling. And so I thought, I just think this is one area of my life I'm going to tear it down, and it'll be something I can do. I can still do on YouTube. I can still do little painting tutorials, and I can actually be more involved and show you more of the process instead of just kind of endings of each step. Maybe I'll actually go through a painting with you, seeing the whole thing. So I can still do that. I can still showcase paintings on here. I can still try to sell them, of course, but I think for now that era is over, and it's I don't know, I kind of want to memorialize it a little bit, just to say, you know, I tried that little dream for a time and it didn't work. And I don't know about you guys, but I've had so many dreams, so many things that I've started down a path and only to be rerouted and to realize, oh, that isn't the path. And it's so hard sometimes. And this is true with relationships, anything, not just necessarily career goals, but that you can invest so much time and energy and money is energy. So all of it. And then only to realize, oh, this doesn't suit me anymore. This isn't the thing. And I have to just abandon it. So it's hard. It's really hard. But thankfully this wasn't something like a big, I never had aspirations to be a big visual artist. So thankfully it's not one of those bigger dreams that has died. For that I'm grateful. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, take you on my journey, that I'm saying goodbye to the art gallery, but I will continue YouTube, and I will continue writing, and I don't think I'll ever stop singing or making music, even if I don't post it that often. So, but yeah, so maybe what I'll do is because I have to go to the gallery and get my boxes of my paintings, I think what I might do is film myself showing you some of the artwork that I have. But it also was at a very specific time in my life that I made these, and maybe it's just time. I think that's old. It's old energy, and it's time to just let them go. So life is so funny, right? You work towards something, and sometimes you just gotta, you climb a mountain and then you turn around, like Stevie Nicks sings, right? And sometimes you get to stay on the mountain for a little while, and that's nice. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm hoping I'll be back with some paintings for you in a bit. I am back from the gallery, which means I have my box full of artwork, which I don't know what to do with aside from decorating some of my home with it. And if anyone wants to purchase it, it's kind of sad. It's like when you are fired from work or you quit and you get your box full of your office stuff. This is my bio. You can see my headshot, my bio. I made a little sign for myself. I have business cards. I mean, trying to do the entrepreneurial thing and brand myself, but I tell you guys, it is not easy. And so I'm not trying to discourage anybody or any artists for sure, because I love artists and I'm always very pro artist and following your dreams, because I am determined to make it in some capacity. Even if people are sick of me by the time I put out so much content and write their faces off and dance their faces off and sing their faces off and everything, but it just won't be painting their faces off. That's beside the point. So I just kind of wanted to go through, and I understand if you don't have time for every single painting and stuff, you can either speed this video up or cut it off whenever you're done. That's the beauty of not being in person. You won't be rude if you suddenly decide to leave. But yeah, I'm really proud of this one. You guys have probably seen my Van Halen. It's the 1934 painting. It's supposed to say 1984 in the Roman numerals. I forgot the L, which means 50, and I know how to read Roman numerals. Thank you to my elementary school teachers. But I don't know. I just forgot it. So this puppy is still available, and oh my gosh, my cat is touching my tripod. Sorry about that. So I guess I'll put this probably in my office. I'm probably gonna put a lot of these in my office. And then I really love this one. This one I'll probably just keep because it's my Depeche Mode painting, A Broken Frame. I did a video where I talked to INFPs and talked about this too. So yeah, my broken frame painting. Some of these too, it's like there was a moment in time where I was just listening to these albums a lot and they meant certain things to me. So sometimes I think it's just time to let them go. Human League. I did a Human League, the Hysteria album, and I put the little sticker there that is on the record telling you what songs are on there. You know, Don't You Want Me. That's a big hit from them that's on here. But I thought this was cute. I thought it looked like an actual record. So I was proud of that one. I did Billy Joel, The Bridge, which if you look, it's this abstract. That's what it looks like. It's really different. So this was an interesting one to try to paint. I'm actually pretty proud of how it came out because if you Google Billy Joel, The Bridge, you'll see it looks like this. I'm not tooting my horn. That one came out pretty good. The Journey Raised on Radio album cover, I did this one too. And unfortunately, you can't really read where it says Raised on Radio. That came out a little dark. But this is another one I was pretty proud of and I thought would sell. I thought there were more Journey fans out there, but I don't know. I guess they don't want this album. It's a good one. And then I did the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. This is on my Instagram, so you've probably seen this. This is just zoomed in on of the drum head on the album. So, yeah, I did a painting YouTube video on this one too. Then I did a random abstract, which is a zoom in of Dr. Seuss's Oh, the Places You'll Go, and then I just splattered it, but I don't know if people will get that that's what it's from, but that's what it's from. So now that you know that, you can probably see it like, oh yes, this is from the book Oh, the Places You'll Go. So I did more Beatles. This is just a fun, funky one of the Fab Four. It says Let It Be, but I could see where people probably didn't want it. It's not real, the writing's not real clear. I think I could have done a better job on that one, but that's okay. Then I've got some Yoda ones. I sold a couple of these. People like the little Yoda. Truly wonderful the mind of a child is, and fear is the path to the dark side. So don't be afraid. Little Yoda. And then I just got a bunch of like little ones where I did, I think this is NF is the artist, his album cover. I did this for someone else. But actually my ex-husband, but he didn't keep it, so I thought it turned out pretty good, so I kept it. But I think it was NF because he liked the album, so I painted it for him. I thought it turned out pretty good. And then, oh, another Yoda. Do or do not, there is no try. Some Iron Man. I did a Roland, an 808, because y'all know me and my drum machines and synthesizers and electronic instruments. I'm obsessed. And then just an abstract cat with a rainbow that I thought was kind of fun. So, you know, just fun, funky, different stuff. I think I'll just keep this in my office for now. And like I said, probably hang up the Depeche Mode one, the Van Halen one, ones that I'm still really enjoying and are relevant to me. But if anyone wants one of these, unfortunately, it's a little expensive to ship these paintings because Brad, wonderful Brad, one of my viewers, bought a Beatles painting from me at the very beginning of my channel, and it cost like just as much to ship as I was charging for the painting. It ended up being a donation, so it ended up working out really well for his foundation. And but yeah, the shipping was crazy, so he he helped me with the shipping. But yeah, I mean, but if anyone wants this and doesn't mind paying for shipping, I will send it to you. But that's not the reason I'm doing this, is to sell my artwork. This is just a chapter in my life I wanted to share with you guys. It's over. I am in a weird place right now in my life where I don't really have that close person that I would tell these things to. I guess it would have been my mom, and I don't want to get emotional because y'all know she passed away a few months ago. Why am I getting emotional? But I think it's something about chapters closing. Woo! Breathe. And it's okay. It's okay. This could evolve. This could be something else. And like I said, I'm always an artist at heart. So even if I don't sell my paintings, I'll still paint and I'll still do other forms of art for sure. Wow, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to cry at the end of my art video, but it really is goodbye to my art gallery experience and this chapter of my life. So thank you guys for going on this ride with me. At least YouTube's not over, so that's good. You guys still got me. So thank you guys for watching, and if you're an artist, please keep creating. The world needs more beauty. It needs more soul. It needs more heart. And I am so passionate about that. It makes me so angry that people think you can just live on money and just a 9 to 5 just to get by. And I know you have to do what you got to do, but there's some of us that just have such a fire in our soul to make things more beautiful in this world. Because honestly, without art, how dull would this world be? Imagine no music. Imagine no murals. Imagine no books to read or any entertainment, any television shows or beautiful poetry or plays or operas or, dancing that you could watch. That's just so inspiring. I just can't imagine. I just can't imagine. So keep creating, my lovely artists, and I'll keep creating too. All right, I love you guys. Be well, and I'll see you later. Bye.